Hi, my name's Steve Griffin. I'm a virologist. I work at the University of Leeds. I research SARS coronavirus 2, but I'm also a dad, and I am speaking here both as a virologist and a concerned parent, and in full support of Safe Air for All and all they're doing to help children in education. I think it's saddening for me to see us yo-yoing between extremes throughout this pandemic, either lockdown or freedom, for example, and now we're seeing that in schools. We're seeing complete and utter control and restrictions and closures, and now we've got absolutely no protection whatsoever in terms of essential mitigations, and of course our vaccination program in children is far from complete. This is where the infections are. This is where the prevalence is being driven by. This is how the infections are making our children unwell, including very severe disease. It's causing long COVID, but it's also the engine that's driving infections across the country. It's finding those vulnerable people. It's driving the need to boost our vaccine program because the level of infection in this country is so high. It's a crying shame that we didn't act during the summer to protect the children properly with vaccines that are safe and effective and excellent at preventing this virus doing what it does. And I would encourage the government, the JCVI, as soon as the vaccine is approved by MHRA in 5 to 11-year-olds, to review this case urgently and not take the amount of time that we saw for the adolescents. The simple fact is that this virus is not characterized, we don't understand it properly. To let it pass through our children with the anticipation that they won't A, be harmed, and B, will develop a proper immune response to contribute to herd immunity and indeed stimulate adult immunity is wrong, it's flawed, it's a Great Barrington-based myth. We need to protect our children through vaccination. We need to do this urgently. It's also a dangerous thing to do to allow a virus to tear through a partially vaccinated population from a virus geek perspective. Let's not make another Delta, because the future at the moment needs to be brighter. It needs to be made safe by our vaccines because they are our way through this, but we must not accept this perennial harm that we're experiencing along the way. So thanks, Safe Air for All. I hope the message comes across.